Hi, Cheryl. Thank you for joining me. How are you tonight? I was rushing, trying to get to my live. I'm a little bit late, but I'm here. What are you working on tonight? Oh, you're tired. Are you tired from shopping? Are you tired from working? Trying to find my books, trying to get organized. Where? Oh, I know where it is. No, I don't. Hello, Proverbs 31. Oh, you're busy making lap. I'm thinking you like lapgans for charity. That's very nice. A lot of laundry. Yeah, I started laundry this morning, and the first load is still in the washer. But I will definitely get to it. Oh, you're doing it for the vets. Oh, that's really nice. I did my last charity. It was for foster children, an organization in Cleveland, Ohio, and I did some scarves. My goal was 10, but I only was able to finish 3, which is very pitiful. But they are on my list for next year to at least get 10 scarves done for that organization. Snuggles for animals. That sounds really nice. Snuggles for animals. That's cute. I saw something on the World News. A lady makes, I guess, a vest or whatever. She makes them for I don't know if she does it for cats because she only showed dogs that I can remember. But they all have like something on them, some kind of a saying on them, like positive sayings. I can't remember exactly what it was, but it was, World News always tries to show small businesses so that people can support the small businesses because we have to keep our small businesses going considering the situation that we are presently in. Oh, sweaters, hoodies. Oh, were they hoodies? It was something really cute, something different that I had not seen for animals, but it was cute. But I stick with the people. I don't usually do anything for animals. I at one time wanted to do just some quick, like little blankets for the shelters, but I have yet to put that on my list. I probably can do that, put that on my list for next year. Then that way I'll have, I think, 4 charities then. 1 for animals and 3 for humans. Yes, we definitely need to support each other. Otherwise, who knows what's going to happen with this world we call America. I was watching one of my YouTubers. I like to watch the techie people because they are. I'm not a techie person, and usually what they're talking about is over my head. But I still like to listen to them because who knows, something might trigger while I'm listening. Like, oh yeah, I was wondering what that was, and then it would trigger. But this one in particular, he's Marquise. His name is Marquise's YouTube channel is MKHB or something like. I can't remember what it is. Let me look it up real quick. But he's a really smart young man, and he's been on YouTube for 10 years, I think he said. But he got to ask a question of President Obama, asked two questions actually, which I thought was so awesome, that he had that opportunity to ask two questions. I thought that was very good. It just shows he's a big time YouTuber. He has like over 11 million subscribers, but I've been following him long before he got to that 11 million. But if you want to know things about tech, he always does reviews of phones and laptops and all these fold up phones and fold up tablets that they have now. But I thought that was really, I'm sure he got a real kick out of being able to do that. It just shows you, and I cannot even find him. Let me just put it in. MK. Yes, it's MKBHD. That's his if you ever want to look and see what he asked President Obama. It was really good. It was really interesting. Yeah, you're not a techie person either. No. Yeah, new world, new life. Yeah. I bought a camera because I'm trying to do more with my my tutorials, and I just use my phone because I know how to use my phone. But the camera, I try it, I play around with it, and it's like I don't understand all this stuff. So I'm sitting here again thinking, should I keep this or should I just send it back? Probably I have until January 20 something to send it back. So I might might send it back, but I don't know for now. I might play around with it over the next weekend to see if I can do anything with it. And if I can't, I'll just pack it up and send it back. No reason to spend money on something that is not going to work out for you. Waste not, want not. That is my view of things. And so you do not have a channel, it's just me. You mean you don't have a YouTube channel? I tell you, it's a lot more work than you think it is. I didn't think it was as much work as it is, but you definitely have to work at it. I see a lot of people that they put out lots and lots. A lot of them do lives, a lot of lives, and put out a lot of material. I just haven't had. I do what I do. Um, I want to enjoy YouTube. I don't want to really feel like it's a job for me because I never went into it as a job. I went into it to be able to share my love of crochet with other people. That was my whole purpose of starting a YouTube channel. I've been a voyeur for years watching other people. So I thought I would put my toe into the pool and see what the water felt like. So that's what I've been doing. Oh, you're camera shy. No, my first one, of course, I think anybody's first one, you're scared. I know I was nervous. I could feel my heart pounding doing it, but it was I think a minute and 33 seconds of, hello, this is Gloria. But I got it done. Once I got past that first one, I still had a few nerves, and then eventually the nerves went away. You love to crochet? I do too. I crochet every single day. I'm always working on something. I have too many projects going all of the time because my mind is always jumping from one thing to the other. Oh, I like that. Oh, I like that. I see so many different things that people do. I still want to do a gingham, something gingham. And I did see, I can't remember who it was. She did washcloths in the gingham stitch. I thought that was really nice. I said, maybe I'll do that. Haven't gotten around to it because I have too many other things that I have to finish. So that's where I am right now. Hi, Lori. How are you tonight? Thank you for joining me. Are you working on anything tonight? I have been working, then I ran over to Joann's to look for a clover hook, which they don't have, so I'm guessing Clover doesn't make that size since they don't have it. And I went over to my besties so I could sew on my garment labels on the scarf and the hat and an ear warmer for his daughter. So then I rushed home so I could do my live. My day has been busy, busy, busy. But I did not want to miss my live, so because I like conversing with people, like to see who's on the other side of the camera. Are you all ready for Christmas? I think Hanukkah just finished. Then we'll be coming up to 2021. Oh, I need to go find me some 2021 toasting glasses. Maybe I can find them. Last year I ended up making my own using my Cricut machine. It was so last minute because I had not. Usually I go to the store now. I don't like going to anymore. Winn-Dixie, and they usually have the glasses out with the new year on it. But when I went last year, they had already sold out. So, and I haven't been over there this year to see if they even have any because they're pretty reasonably priced. But I haven't been over there. But I must have because we are praying 2021 becomes much, much better than 2020 ever was. So funny. 2020 vision is perfect vision, right? We can't say 2020 was a perfect year. Not at all. Who would have thought how our lives have changed over these past 9 months? But these are the cards that we were dealt, and we will all, by the grace of God, get through this. Are you working on a baby Yoda? Oh, are you crocheting the baby Yoda? I was on what's her name, Busy Peach, her Instagram this morning, and she had another lady on there, but she the other lady had a baby Yoda where she was gonna felt it, I think. I don't know anything about that, but apparently there's a felting needle and you just poke, 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 which until I actually see someone do it, I have no clue what they were talking about. So I think that's going to be on my list of things to look up. But her project is a Yoda, so it'd be real interesting to see what that looks like. But I don't follow her, so unless she pops up on Instagram again, I won't even know what it looks like. I don't do amigurumis. I've done. Let me see. Did I do one? I think I did one. Now I can't remember if I did. That is so crazy. Let me see. Have I done an amigurumi? I don't know. I know I started one. It was supposed to be a zebra. And I just like, no, I just can't be bothered with this. Let me think. Have I done one? I don't think I've done. I remember stuffing something, but I don't know what it was now. Oh, I know. Don't I did a pumpkin. That's what I did. Hey Vivian, how are you tonight? Thank you for joining me. Are you working on anything? Yeah, I think I did a pumpkin. I think that's the only amigurumi that I've done that I can remember at least. So I remember definitely remember stuffing that. And I just keep it around. I've seen the people that do dolls that look like people. I'm like so intrigued of how they do it, but I know I have no patience for it, so I won't even waste my time trying to figure it out. Plus, a lot of it is done in single crochets, and I'm not a fan of single crochets unless it's something quick. Because if you miscount, man, that's what I don't like, trying to count those single crochets. Double crochets and half double crochets are my faves. Those are the stitches I like to work with. And I'm doing another mask, but of course you have to do that in single crochet. So I've done lots of those masks that I recently did that tutorial for. But I have not ventured out to try to do her Christmas tree again. I thought about it, but I was like, nah, I'm going to let that go. I have one mask with the Christmas tree on it. I'm going to be happy for that. Hi, Crafts by the Rose. How are you tonight? Thank you for giving me a thumbs up. I am working on this cardigan. That's what I'm guessing. That's what I'm working on because I've had this sitting over here by my table for the longest, and I didn't know what it was. So I just started working on it and thinking that it was a cardigan that I started, maybe. And I'm having me some apple cider. So I don't drink eggnog, but apple cider will do me good. You have a short video that tells you how I feel. Maybe you would like to go and watch it. Oh, did you just upload that? Oh, I hope I don't get this all knotted up. I really like this. This is one of the puzzle yarns. If you didn't see it last week, but this is what it looks like. I like that. So I have this these things about Christmas, all of this little information. So I thought I would share it with you all. I don't know if everybody knows, but this is something I thought was really cute. It says girl power. Santa's reindeer pretty much have to be girls since only female reindeer keep their antlers through December. I am a city girl, did not know that, but I think I've heard it before, but I don't know anything about reindeer or any of that stuff. I know they exist. That's about it. And Jingle Bells was originally a Thanksgiving song. Did not know that either. Turns out we were originally dashing through the snow for an entirely different holiday. James Lord Pierpoint wrote a song called One Horse Open Sleigh for his church's Thanksgiving concert. Then in 1857, the song was republished under the title It Still Holds Today. And it eventually became one of the most popular Christmas songs. Did not know that. It originally as a Thanksgiving song. That's pretty interesting. And it says Rudolph was a marketing ploy. Hey, Nancy, how are you tonight? Thank you for joining me. I'm just doing little Christmas trivia right now. Rudolph was a marketing ploy. Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer first appeared in 1939 when the Montgomery Ward, oh my goodness, that is way back, when the Montgomery Ward department store asked one of its copywriters to create a Christmas story the store could give away as a promotional gimmick. The store had been giving away colorful books for years and decided to make its own to save money. Wow. Montgomery Ward, that doesn't even exist anymore. Did you all know that celebrating Christmas used to be illegal? By the time the Puritans settled in Boston, celebrating Christmas had been outlawed. From 1659 to 1681, anyone caught making merry would face a fine for celebrating. After the Revolutionary War, the day was so unimportant that Congress even held their first session on December 25, 1789. Wow, that's crazy. Christmas wasn't proclaimed. I can't even say that this wasn't proclaimed a federal holiday for almost another century, providing that the Grinch's notorious hatred of the holiday was alive and well long before he was. Wow. Who knew? That was so many years ago. Nancy says she's getting pretty sleepy. Am I boring you? That's all right. You can go to sleep, Nancy. All right, let's go with this one. Christmas decorating sends nearly 15,000 people to the ER. Wow. If you've ever watched Clark Griswold decorate his house in Christmas Vacation, that probably doesn't come as much of a surprise. In fact, the Consumer Product Safety Commission estimates that 14,700 people visit hospital emergency rooms each November and December from holiday-related decorating accidents. So please be careful when you're decking your halls. Nancy said she's been tired for a while. All right, Nancy. So I'm not boring you. Okay. Did you know Santa has his own Canadian postal code? Every year, letters to Santa Claus flood post offices across the world, forcing parents to find a way to answer them or explain to the kiddos why their letter got lost in the mail. Cementing their reputation as one of the nicest countries around, some big-hearted Canadian post office workers started writing back. As the program took off, they set up a special postal code for Santa as part of a Santa letter writing program initiative. Ho, 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 ho. That's cute. So you can thank the Canadians for writing back. Did you know the term Christmas, the XMAS, dates back to the 1500s? Think XMAS is a newly nefarious attempt to take Christ out of Christmas? Think again. According to from Adam's apple to XMAS, an essential vocabulary guide for the politically correct. Christianity was spelled Xianity as far back as 1100. X, or chi in Greek, is the first letter of Christ and reserved as a symbol stand-in. In 1551, the holiday was called Xmas. I think I'm saying that right. Or I should say Christmas. C is spelled Xtemmas, but eventually shortened to Xmas. In reality, Xmas is just as Christian as the longer version. I did not know that. Hi, Mary. How are you tonight? Happy holidays to you. Thank you for joining me. Let me see, Lori, here in Indiana, we have a town called Santa Claus. Yeah, and I've actually, I want to say that I saw that on The Prophet. I think that's where he was, and he was helping a family business, and I believe it was in Santa Claus. They got tons of letters and have a team of volunteers that help Santa answer the. Oh, that's so sweet. That's so sweet. um, Mistletoe's name isn't as sweet. Thinking of sweet. The name itself even has a meaning that might not inspire as many warm fuzzies, however. Mistletoe thrush birds eat the plant's berries, digest the seeds, and then the droppings eventually grow into new plants. So the Germanic word for mistletoe literally means dung on a twig. Pucker up. Oh my goodness. Well, a lot of plants come that way. That's how a lot of plants end up. A bird eats the seed, they leave the droppings, and boom, something grows from it. So I don't really. That's not. I've even heard the most expensive coffee comes from the dung of some animal. I can't remember which one, the seed, but I was like, whatever. Okay, this says, this Christmas gift held a life-saving secret. During World War II, the United States Playing Card Company joined forces with American and British intelligence agencies to create a very special deck of cards. They gave them out as Christmas gifts that also helped Allied prisoners of war escape from German POW camps. Individual cards peeled apart when moistened to reveal maps of escape routes. Wow! Sometimes truth really is stranger than fiction. I did not know that. How interesting. Oh, you just learned about the coffee is the monkey. Ah, okay. Yeah, I knew it was some animal. I couldn't remember what it was. Yeah, it's like the most expensive coffee in the world. I was like, yeah, I'll stick to Folgers or Maxwell House or somebody else's coffee. Ham ranks as the festive favorite. Some families cook up a turkey for Christmas dinner. Others go for the ham, and still more go rogue and stick a leg of lamb or another protein in the oven. Google searches for ham and turkey both spiked during the month of December, according to Google Trends data. Despite the popularity of both festive entrees, spiral cut ham remains the most popular choice for Christmas table. The jury's still out on whether people prefer ham or turkey sandwiches the day after, though. I prefer a ham sandwich. Oh, let's candy canes. Candy canes originated in Germany. The National Confectioners Association says a choir master originally gave the candies to young children to keep them quiet during long church services. Grandmas who still dole out sweets during drowning sermons, you've got history on your side. But it wasn't until German Swedish immigrant decorated his tree with candy canes in 1847 that they became popular as a Christmas candy. Did you know Christmas trees usually grow for about 15 years before they are sold? That is why it's so important that they replant every tree that they cut down. That's me saying that, not this. Ah, Christmas wreaths are let me get it right. Christmas wreaths are Christ symbols. The Christmas wreath originated as a symbol of Christ. The holly represents the crown of thorns Jesus wore at his crucifixion, and the red berries symbolize the blood he shed. So when you see a wreath this season, you'll remember the reason for the season. I did not know that. I'm learning. See, I'm reading all of this with you because I didn't read it when I first saw it. I just printed it out and said I'd share it with my Facebook, with my YouTube people. Okay. Evergreens are an ancient tradition. The tradition of Christmas trees goes all the way back to ancient Egyptians and Romans, who marked the winter solstice with evergreens as a reminder that spring would return. So if you decorate with a green tree, wreaths, or evergreen garlands, you're throwing it back, way back. That's pretty neat. So just now you know all about Christmas and all of our traditions and how they all came about. I thought that was really interesting. A lot of that stuff I did not know. It's always good to find out new things. I think a lot of times we just say, oh, this is tradition, but a lot of us don't know the history of that tradition. The wreath, I did not know. Definitely didn't know. But now I do. And that's pretty much all my decorations I buy. I wish I knew something. I don't know. They didn't have anything in there about the poinsettia, which is my very favorite of all things to have. Because to me, Christmas just ain't Christmas without my poinsettia. Let me see. That is where it is. I'm just looking forward to the 24th because it is day off. I can relax and enjoy a day off. So I get a 4-day weekend. Yay. I can get caught up on some of these projects that I've started. Maybe I can finish some of them in that time frame. I guess if I stay focused on one, I can get one finished. But I'm always working on something new. I swear every day I could start a new project. That's why I have them all over the house. I have one for my work desk. I have one for the table. I have one for the couch. I have one for here. And then the little ones in between. Ah, I see. Oh, you have tons of poinsettias with several shades of red, white, and pink. I don't think I've ever seen white or pink poinsettias. I've only seen red ones. I've seen like the plastic fake ones, but I don't think I've ever seen a real white poinsettia. Hmm. Now I'm gonna be curious to look. I try to plant I did plant my poinsettias because they will grow back really pretty and red right around Christmas time if you keep plant them in the right place. So when my old ones die out, when I buy my new ones, I just plant the new ones again. Observatory with tropical. Hi, original Afrocentric Designs by Lisa. Hello, hello, hello. Thank you for stopping by to say hello. Okay. Yeah. I love looking at plants. I used to buy live trees every year, but now that my daughter's grown, it's just me and her in the house, and that's just extra work. So last year I pulled out my little 3-footer. This year I haven't even touched it. I put out the wreath and I bought 2 poinsettias, and that's pretty much all I've done for decorations. But I just look forward to the time off. I bought my great niece some gifts, and that's probably the only person that'll get a real gift from me, something wrapped up. I did do oh, you're allergic to real trees and poinsettias? Oh man. I participated with J Hooks Crochet, her charity, I forgot what it was called. But I don't know who had my name because I have not received a gift from anybody, so I don't know what happened with that. But I did send my gift off to the person that um, was attached to my name, but I never heard anything from her, so I don't know. Don't know the I know Secret Santa charity. I think that's what it was called. I can't remember. I cannot remember. So long ago. It probably was a couple of weeks ago, but it feels like it was a couple of years ago. It's been so long, but that's all right. Oh, I did get my the what was that salt? The chicken salt. It came today, and I used it, but I don't really, I can't really taste any chicken taste. I used it. I made some. I took what is it called? Some chickpeas and ground them all up with some onion and pepper, and I used that chicken salt, but I don't think it tasted like chicken at all. Hi, Donine. How are you tonight? Thank you for joining me. I just talked about Canada. You all have been sending replies to the Christmas, um, the the letters from the children. Thought that was really interesting. How's the weather there? It's probably freezing. Oh, so that's why you go to there. So at least you can feel like there's some Christmas. Yeah, that's got to be tough to be allergic to that, though. I love my poinsettias. I usually buy about six or eight of them. And last year, I think I had 4 last year. I had 2 on each side. I either had 4, yeah, I think either 6, 4 or 6, whatever it was. But someone stole one of them. And I have a Ring camera, but the one that he stole was where you couldn't see it on the Ring camera. So he came, I guess this person has been looking at the house, seeing where they are, because if he was walking like this way, you can't even see, you can only see this portion of the entryway to the house, and the other side you can't see it. So he must have walked this way before and knew that there were poinsettias on that side. So all you see is somebody running away with the poinsettia because he just went, took that one, and then ran across. I was like, really? You don't have enough money to buy a $5 poinsettia, or you just a thug and you just felt that that was something cute to do. So the little two that I bought this time, I put him right where if he came and took them, he would be on the Ring camera. I think it's ridiculous. I say ball humbug to him. That's the one thing that irritates me about people that steal. You know, get a job. Why do you have to take someone else's hard earned? I mean, you didn't work for it. Someone else worked for it, and you just thought it was your job to steal it from them. Oh, it's raining. It was nice. It was nice weather today. I think it must have been either the low 70s or just a little over 80. It was nice today. No rain. It's a nice sunny day. That is Florida in December. We had some cold weather last week, and we might have some more, but I haven't watched the news, so I don't know. Do not know what the weather will be for next week. Just want to have some nice weather, though. It can be a little chilly, so I can wear my purple cardigan, but not too cold. I don't like the cold that much. Not at all. If it could be 80 degrees every day, that'd be perfect for me. That would be perfect weather. I've been working. I had to pull out, I think the heartthrob blanket that I'm doing for my mom. I was going along, and I kept messing up on that one. I was on row 54 and the count wasn't right. So I said, forget it. I started all over again. And just like with my the deer, I'm counting every single row before I go to the next. So I was so far along, I had the E already completed and I was starting on the V. I was like, man, what the heck happened? And it's corner to corner. It's like, how can you mess up your count on corner to corner? But somewhere I messed up the count. So I just started all over again. So my mom will not be getting that for Christmas, but she will get it eventually. And when I have those days off, then that'll give me more time because now I'm going between the two of them. I'll do 2 rows on the deer or more, and then I'll go and do a few rows on the heartthrob blanket and make sure I count on both of them before I move on to the next one. I don't know why my count was so off. I kept having one extra stitch. And I'm like, how can I have one extra stitch? Why isn't this count coming out right? I tell you, it drives you to drink sometimes. I was searching for my little Christmas hat. I'm like, where is that hat? Where can I be? I thought it had it in the Christmas bin. It wasn't there. And I was like, Then I finally found it in time to do my live the week before Christmas. So I hope you all have a fabulous time. Hope you all get to spend some time with your family, as I'm hoping I get to spend some time with mine without drama. That is always what we strive for. Have nice, peaceful get-togethers, and to celebrate Christmas with my great niece, because she's the youngest. So um, for me, that's what Christmas is about. Is all about for her, because making memories with her, because she is the youngest one. That's where we should focus on, making her Christmas the best. So she'll always have fond memories of Christmas and all the other holidays. Her birthday's in November, so we celebrated her birthday. Then we didn't do anything together for Thanksgiving. So hopefully we'll do something for Christmas for my little girl. I'm all disheveled. Anybody have grandchildren you're going to be celebrating the holidays with? She's my great niece, so she's my great niece as far as I'm concerned. My daughter doesn't have any children, and who knows if she'll ever have any kids. But if she does, I hope she's got her life together. There's no joke when it comes to raising children. And as they say, a mother's work is never done. Everybody's so quiet. Did everybody leave me? Or did they all go to sleep? I am going to get this all done soon, soon, soon. Anyone going to start them a YouTube channel in the new year? All right, you're here, Lisa. Okay. But you're quiet. Everybody's so quiet. Oh, you have two there with you 24/7. Oh, okay. Oh, you don't have any children. Oh, you have two great nieces and a great nephew. Oh, you're gonna do a Zoom. Okay. Oh, you're doing your hair. Oh, that's why I got locks. I hate doing my hair. Nancy, you're falling asleep. Oh, you have a 3-year-old grandson. Oh, those are the fun years. They get so excited about everything. The world is their oyster at that age. Everything's so fascinating. They say such cute things. They are so much fun when they're that young. That's why I try to spend as much time with my Grace niece. She just turned 6, and I try to see her as much as I can, as they grow up so fast. Yeah, yep, my daughter's 26, so all those fun days are over. Because once they get into that age group, then they have their own friends and they want to do their own thing. It's just tug of war. Oh, you working on a slipper? Okay. Yeah, I know when you're in that zone trying to finish something up. That's why when I'm on my live, I try to do something that's I don't have to do a lot of counting or thinking about like this. I'm just back and forth, half double crochets, back and forth until I get it to the length. I think I'm going to do this one long. I want a long cardigan. And I have these cloak clips. Instead of putting buttons on it, I think I'm going to put those cloak clips on it. And I might actually put a hoodie on it. Who knows? Between now and the finished project, I don't know what I'm going to do. Oh, you're working on a glorious. What is a glorious granny blanket? Oh, yeah, yeah. You had him yesterday. You pick him up 3 days a week. Oh, 37, 34, 31. Ah, you have men. You always be protected. That's for sure. I only have my girl. I wanted a son, but her and my and her father and I did not work out. So I got my one girl. But there's no guarantee. You can go for a second one and end up with the same sex child. Who knows? I love this. I have not watched any lives today. I don't know what's going on in the YouTube world. I had to get caught up on work because when I start my vacation, I want everything finished. So whoever has to cover for me while I'm off is taking care of all the new stuff, nothing old. Plus, I don't want to come back to a disaster, but that's almost guaranteed. I like to take off for the new year so I can be refreshed starting another year. I'm trying to figure out how to get to retirement. That's what I usually do. I always try to set goals for the new year, things to work on. Don't always accomplish them, but at least I can set goals. I can try to navigate myself to completing some of them. Oh, you've been watching lives all day? Fiber Spider has a tutorial. There are front post, double, triple crochets. It's one of my last videos. It's growing slow. And it's a yarn eater. I think it's a yarn eater, and I'm using baby yarn. Mm. So the Glorious Granny is one of Fiber Spider's tutorials. I'm not surprised. He's the king of grannies. I want to do his snowflake because I was looking in my 500 crochet stitch book for a snowflake, but the one that they had in there, I didn't like it. Didn't look like a snowflake to me. So I saw his tutorial and I sent him a message. I said, you must have been reading my mind, but I want to do his, but I want to make them as earrings. So that's what I think I will work on. Oh, you did a bunch of snowflakes? Yeah, I want to see, because I have this 2-weight ice yarn, and looking at the pattern, I said, they might make perfect snowflakes using this yarn because the yarn is small enough, so it'll make them a lot smaller. And it might be just the perfect size I need for an earring. So that is the one thing I'll be working on. Hopefully I'll get it finished for Christmas, because I'm sure I can probably work on it Christmas Eve when I'm off, because I got other things to do right now. I might be, if I get caught up on work tomorrow, I might be able to work on it tomorrow, but I have to finish a mask for someone that ordered a mask for me. So I need to get that mask done. Oh, that's nice. So I went to social distance Christmas party after our conservative day. I had a wee bit too much holiday cheer. My God, it was a lucky day. Oh my goodness, I hear you. My bestie had a little get together last night, and all I had planned to do was to go over to Wally World and pick up some stuff for my great niece. And then he called and asked what I was doing. So I said, all right, I'll come by. So it was a nice little get together, a little small group of us. I said, well, this is my holiday party. A special time of the year. I want to, hopefully next year we'll be able to travel more. If enough people get the vaccine and we start to see a decline of the people testing positive, hopefully we'll see a change and we can be more mobile. Start back to doing things that we used to do. That is my hope. That is my prayer. Nothing, the isolation of some people, like I've been working from home for years, so, but it's such a difference now to that I'm working from home, but when weekend comes, I'm going to go do this, I'm going to go do that, and then all of that stop. So then you get really isolated. Then you don't see anybody for a while. Uh-oh. Please, please don't get into a knot. Can't take it. Let me see. I'm done questioning Nancy. You can see it in my last video. Okay. Oh, your son got the vaccine yesterday? Oh, okay. He works in a hospital. Does he work for Memorial or another, a different hospital? Because Memorial was the first group that got it down here in South Florida. I was having a conversation with somebody. It amazes me how people don't believe that this is real. Even people that have contracted the virus is like, oh, that was nothing. I survived it. I didn't die. Yeah, but that was you. But over 300,000 people have died from it. And then for people to say, "Oh, that everybody in the hospital that died didn't die from that," that's not what they're every condition that a person dies for, there's a statistic about it. This many people die from this many people die from that. I don't know. I don't even try to talk to people when they talk foolishness like that. Oh yeah, Memorial, yeah, and Miramar, yeah. Yeah, his wife is pregnant. Yeah, it's a good thing he was able to get it. Yeah, they a lot of people have been getting there. I said I know I'm on the low man on the totem pole, but they got a lot of elderly people that they need to vaccinate, and all the healthcare workers, the teachers. So I hope enough of them go ahead and do it because the more people that get the vaccine, then we'll start to see a decline. And I would hope that is what everybody wants in America. Yeah. Yeah. When I see husband and wives passing away, they showed it was a couple, they were teachers in Houston. They passed away like minutes apart from each other. You see healthy, young people, just like that Broadway star guy. I don't know his name. I didn't know who he was. I just remember the story. But he was a Broadway star, like 6+ feet tall, in good health and everything. Fought a good fight. He was on ventilator for weeks before he passed away and left a wife and a young child behind. So it is not something to be taken for granted, that's for sure. Just like they say, a bullet doesn't know a name. So just stay safe, wear your mask, and social distance, wash your hands. And my concern is that people think once they get the shot, they don't have to do any of that stuff, but you still have to do it because there's still people that are can be carriers, not symptomatic, but still be a carrier. We just want to get over this bridge, get to clear water or whatever. I can't think of what that little saying is. Oh yes, other sons are in New York. Yeah, New York's been they just been devastated by this. But I got to give it to Governor Cuomo. I listened to all of his every chance I got. If he was doing a update, I was listening to him. I was like, I felt like he should be the governor here because our governor was sitting there talking foolishness. I wanted somebody that really saw this darkness that this country was in and was trying to get us out of it, not talking that foolishness and walking around without a mask and all. You don't mind the mask? She's saving a ton of lipstick. My friend gave me, it's like a little cup thing that you can put, uh, and it'll, bring the mask out some. So she gave it to me yesterday, and she's like, "You want one?" I was like, "I don't know." So today I used it, and I was like, "Okay." I called her. I said, "Thank you, thank you, thank you." I said, "Because now I was able to wear my lipstick without it being smudged all over my face." So that was a great gift, as far as I'm concerned, because I like wearing my lipstick. Oh, yeah, you like to go visit them, but it's not a good time. Yeah, I know. Hopefully, everything will get to a point where you'll be able to visit your sons in New York, New York. The house, what do they say? The City of Lights? Was that Miami? No, Miami is Magic City. Oh no, it's the city that never sleeps. I don't know. It's sleeping now. So much. We come out of this, we're gonna all be looking at things differently. Like I love going to the football games. Now I have to think, do you really want to be around 60,000 people you don't know? So that's the one thing I say, it brought us some awareness. Can't take it for granted. I think they'll probably start having some more outdoor, well, especially in Florida, we can have lots of outdoor events because our weather is pretty much good for it all year round. But I don't know about those indoor events with thousands and thousands of people. Oh yeah, the city that never sleeps. Yeah, the Big Apple, the city that never sleeps. Oh, he's gonna get married. Oh, how nice. Yeah, at least you get to see it. Life goes on. Life definitely goes on. But that would be nice. Starting a new life, 2021. Oh yeah, a lot of things are taking a long time. Let me see. They had an out performance in the daycare. Okay. Middle son in. Yeah, a lot of things are, well, one of the problems with the mail system was the person that's in charge of the postal service screwed it up a few months ago. And so, and then now with this really bad winter storm that came through, that slowed down more stuff. I don't even no more there. I don't know how you can even guarantee anything to be delivered. I know Amazon can because Amazon has their own warehouses and they have their own drivers. So they can still guarantee things will be delivered because they don't have to go through the postal service or UPS. I ordered a new phone. It's going to be interesting to see how long it takes to get here because I have never ordered from this company. I didn't go through Verizon. My phone, I swear this phone is monitoring me because the mic just pops on at any random time. Um, so I went over to the Verizon store and the guy was like, "Oh, I think your motherboard is dying. You know, you see, because you can see all of my icons in the background, and plus you have your phone on always or whatever." So of course, um, the newer phones are like 14, $1,500. And he was like, "Oh, let's see what we can do for you." I said, "Well, let's first start with I am not paying $1,000 for a phone. Let's start there." So he was looking at the phone. He's like, "Well, you know, you can get," I forgot which one he talked about. I have the Note 8 And so the other guy says to me, "So how often do you use that pen?" I said, "Hardly ever." I said, "I don't really have to have another note phone because I really don't use that pen at all." Um, so then he was like, he tells him some other phone that looks like the Note 8 without the pen. And he was like, "Oh, it's almost as good as that one." And I told him, I said, "Well, I'll look at it. I'll research it because I don't want to get a phone and then be ticked off because it has very few features than what I'm used to. Because even though I don't use everything on the phone, I still want it to be there if I need to use it." So then I was telling my friends about it, and one says, "Oh, just go to gazelle.com and just order and buy the phone outright." So I went onto that site, and I saw the what is it called? The Galaxy 20 Ultra. I think that's what it's called. And I looked at it and I was like, I looked at the specs. It's got all these different cameras and on it, and I was like, and it's got 128 gigabytes, I think it is, internal hard drive. So I looked at it, and because you can get it in fair, good, and excellent conditions. And they didn't, all of the goods were sold out. So I went to the excellent, and the excellent was it 600 and I think was it 621? I forgot exactly what the price for it was. And they offered a military discount, and they had a 20% off discount as well. So I went ahead and I ordered that phone. So I am hoping that it's a good phone, because I didn't even look at it when I was in the store. But 128 gigabytes, that made my day. Yeah, I use, because I use my most of the stuff on my phone, I use it for when I record my videos. So when I saw that much, because with my old phone, I had to go get a new SD card because I was like deleting all of my apps because it kept telling me when I tried to download from KineMaster or upload whatever my videos, it kept saying that I didn't have enough storage space to do it. So then I would delete a lot of my apps to try to do it, and it just frustrated me. So then I just went ahead and got another SD card, and that solved the problem. But now with this microphone popping on whenever it wants to, um, I was like, this is crazy. Why is it doing? And it started after the last update, so I thought it was something to do with the update. Probably does. Those people that work at those stores sometimes don't know anything about these phones. They talk a good talk, don't know a thing. They know the basics to get a job, or they learn enough in the class to sell you something. I was going to go over to the other Verizon store that's a little further away from where I live to see what they say, see if they're both on the same page. I think I still might do that. But at least I know I have a new phone coming in. It's an upgrade. It has lots of memory, and it's a bigger phone, which is not always the best. But for me, I want a bigger phone so I can see more. I think my phone has a good size to it, but this phone is just a smidge bigger. I don't know why I worry about the size of it, because you can always change the font size on things. But when the guy at the store had that same phone, and he oh, let me show you the cameras, because the phone that he was trying to get me to buy was still in the box and sealed and stuff. He says, "Oh, I wish I had it on display so I could show you how this camera worked." And so he showed me his camera, and I was like, "Whoa, I need that phone." He's like, "Oh, this is the Ultra 20. You know, this costs a little bit more." But that phone had, oh my goodness, that camera was beautiful. It was so clear. So I said, hmm. Now the learning curve begins, and then you have to remember what apps you had. I hate starting over with phones. I hate starting over with computers. It's just another. That's why I say I'm not a techie person. Some people love that new start. I can't stand it. Setting up all that stuff all over again drives you crazy. But that's what I am going to have to do. I kept telling the guy, I said, I'm just going to let the phone go to black. That way I'll know for sure it is conked out. He says, yeah, but if you let it go to black, then we won't be able to retrieve your information from it. I said, oh, that's all right. I saved everything to Google and on the SD card. I said, I learned that the last time I had to get a new phone. If it's not on Google, they can, 9 times out of 10, they won't be able to retrieve it. So all of my contact information is saved to Google, because Google knows everything. Hi, Monda. How are you tonight? Thank you for joining me. Oh, yeah, Nancy's as you did a few months ago. It is one big headache. All right, Nancy. Thank you for joining me. I'm about to get off of here too, because I know there's supposed to be 2 NFL games on tonight. I already missed the first one. I don't know who won the first game. But I appreciate all of you joining me. I hope you all have a fabulous Christmas celebration via Zoom or in person or over the phone with your family and friends. And I will be back next Saturday. If you're available, I'll be here. So enjoy your evening, ladies. Get some sleep, get some rest. I'll talk to you all next Saturday. Or I don't think I have any videos coming up. I haven't worked on anything, but I appreciate you. Oh, that's okay, Monda. I'll be on again. Hopefully you'll be able to come on. I come on at 7 o'clock. Merry Christmas to you, Lori. Merry Christmas to everybody. Have a good evening. Bye-bye all.